Harriet Ann Jacobs was a slave, a female slave. And the thing I read was an excerpt of her, I guess it's autobiography, I guess, describing her experiences as a slave. And the parts that she goes more in detail about are how it uses mistress. I thought mistress was like the woman a husband cheats on. So it's the wife and then the mistress. But I kind of picked up on it that she means mistress as in like the the female head of the house, who is the wife. So the wife is the mistress. And she was saying that when she was a kid, the wife, who she calls the mistress, was nice to her because she was like a little kid, and she thought that that made sense because she's a little kid, but she still tried to be nice to her. She says that she tried to merit that kindness. That's what she says, which kind of a it kind of makes sense. It's kind of like an animal's mentality of don't bite the hand that feeds you, which sucks because you're a human being. But it made sense. I understood it. But then she says that it started that everything went downhill because she hit puberty. She was 15, and so her master, the slave owner, the husband, started being inappropriate with her and being really disgusting, is what she would say. That's what she was saying that he was doing. And she doesn't give explicit detail, but she says that it was like super disgusting, that he was 40 years her senior, so she's 15. It's a 55-year-old dude, and that's gross. That's really gross. And then she says that's when the mistress started being mean to her, and that and then she talked about how she understands that, which I found that's really, I guess, cool that she has this like understanding, like she understands her position. She's not like, she doesn't feel hate towards the mistress. She understands it. She says that psychologically, instead of feeling like my husband's cheating on me, he's such a disgusting person, she says, oh, these black women are such awful people, awful creatures, not even people, that they would coerce my husband like this. So she says that she gets it, like why they're doing this, but she just says that it sucks because everybody's against everybody. There's no union. Oh, I hit 3 minutes. That was just the first part. So that's Harriet's section. The other lady is, I'm gonna read off. Mary Boykin Chestnut, and she is a white lady who I thought that they were gonna have opposing positions at the start of this assignment, but they have basically the same opinion, which is slavery bad, and that. But the difference is that Harriet is just talking about her own experiences, and that she was actually a slave. Biggest difference is that she was actually a slave, and for pretty much her entire upbringing. Chestnut was not a slave. She was a white lady, and Chestnut is a big difference also that I found is that Chestnut is kind of just talking about like holistically, like this is a bad system. There's husbands doing bad things with slaves. This sucks for the daughters of the house, for the wives of the house, for the slaves, obviously. And it just overall is a bad system. We should do something about it. That's kind of what Chestnut is saying. What Harriet is saying is that she's kind of urging people. She's being more specific in what she wants. She's telling people in the North not to be commanded by white people. That they are, because it's about the Fugitive Act that was passed that sending black people back who escaped to the North. She's saying that if any white person in the North does do that, they're just like the bloodhounds that white people own. And so if they read what she's saying and they believe it even a little bit, if they believe even a little bit of it, that they should not send black people back. That even if a fraction of how bad it is should be enough. That's kind of what she's saying. And so I thought that was interesting, that she is more severely impacted, but she is able to shape it differently. I like that. What was the third question? I kind of already did that. It was bad. That something else that Chestnut said is that she keeps, that the husband doesn't sell them immediately, that he keeps them, and he should be ashamed, but he has them. And that is something else that Harriett said, but Harriett said that some of the wives try and get rid of them really quickly. The bastard children of these bad things that were going on. And Harriet was commending, she said that there was 2 white women who did it, that they would keep these kids and were nice to them, the products of these sinful acts. That was something else that they said. That was something else that was more specific.